Laziness. Laziness is something everyone struggles with to varying degrees. There are many different sources of our laziness. Most of the time, we are not aware of these causes. Instead, we just feel lazy. As with procrastination, laziness is a symptom, not a cause. Laziness is having many different impacts because it has many ways and expressions that influence our behavior. Here are the 8 impacts of laziness. Let's look at each thought pattern and find ways of addressing them. Number 1 is confusion. You always having confusion for everything. You always feel you do not know what to do. This voice might tell the truth. At this moment, the part of you expressing this voice doesn't know what to do. When you hear this voice, start by finding your center. Then, if you're still confused, welcome this feeling. Stay fully present with the confusion. It will pass. And clarity will come. Number 2 is neurotic fear. You always feel, I just cannot do this. Real fear push back your life, or it makes you respond in late. Laziness often comes from neurotic fear. Instead of fighting for what we want today, you feeling to fight another day. Obsessive fear makes us freeze. We feel immobilized. To overcome neurotic fear, admit your fear in yourself, allow yourself to feel it, and then take action. As David Richo writes in How to Be an Adult, acting because of fear is cowardice. Acting with fear is the courage that survives it. Number 3 is fixed mindset. If you feel I'm afraid, I will fail, or look stupid, you need to fix your mindset, which causes laziness in your life. With a fixed mindset, people tend to believe their talents, abilities, and intelligence. You will start to achieve your goals. With a fixed mindset, people fear trying new things because they want to look smart and talented even though they lack experience. Individuals with a growth mindset, you will start to know your talents, abilities, and intelligence can develop through deliberate effort and practice. If you hear this voice in your mind, change your fixed mindset. Number 4 is lethargy. You always feel, I'm too tired, I don't have the energy. We invest a lot of energy suppressing our lazy part. The more we run from it, the stronger it becomes in our unconscious. When you feel lethargic, instead of stimulating yourself with caffeine, accept your fatigue. Achievers, in particular, can use less activity and more naps. Close your eyes. Observe your breath. Embracing the lethargy is often the best way to transcend it. You can also try grounding exercises to unlock your energy. If that doesn't work, a 60-second cold shower changes our biochemistry and invigorates our minds. Number 5 is apathy. I just don't care about anything. Apathy is the voice of depression. We all get depressed. Achievers rarely realize when they are depressed. They just power through it. As with laziness, when we fight depression it grows stronger. There are many sources of depression. Sometimes we are living off our true course, doing too many things we don't like. We confuse disinterest with laziness. If you hear this voice, connect with what's important to you. You may need to craft an inspiring personal vision and discover your personal values. Number 6 is regret. I'm too old to get started. It's too late. Having regrets is a part of adulthood. Regret only holds us back when we don't allow ourselves to grieve the past. These voices are just beliefs, not truths. They are excuses not to get started right now. When you hear this voice, feel the sense of loss, and then let it go. Number 7 identity. I'm just a lazy person. When we hear this voice, it's a sure sign our lazy part has hijacked us. When we're centered, we are neutral. We don't define ourselves as either lazy people or the opposite achievers. Acknowledge this voice, but then ask it to step aside. We can express laziness, but it never defines who we are. Number 8 shame. I shouldn't be so lazy. Shame is another voice that teams up with laziness. Shameful thoughts and feelings ensure the lazy part stays in control. Shame and self-criticism reinforce undesirable behaviors like laziness. Self-compassion enables us to take responsibility and establish different behaviors. Studies show that people who have self-compassion are more likely to take personal responsibility than those who self-criticize. Psychologist Kristin Neff explains, the biggest reason people aren't more self-compassionate is that they are afraid they'll become self-indulgent. They believe self-criticism is what keeps them in line. Most people have gotten it wrong because our culture says being hard on yourself is the way to be. Being lazy is okay. It says nothing about you. Everyone has a lazy part. You're not alone. These thought patterns or provide informations will help you to identify yourself and react for or against with your own laziness. Nothing more. It's important to hear these messages and to accept them without judgment or criticism. The key to overcoming laziness is becoming conscious of the voices driving this behavior. Learn to hear these voices or points described in this video with non-judgmental awareness. I hope this video will help you to overcome your laziness, achieve your goals in your life,